Alright, hello all you crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite and welcome back to Pokemon HeartGold. So I have acquired another team member, and if I can go into the PC and push the correct buttons, it will be, I'm sure nobody saw this coming, Elekid. So if you don't know what the theme with my team is already, you should be figuring it out pretty quickly. I wanted to pick up my last team member as well, but it turns out that the Pokewalker route required to obtain this team member requires a lot more steps than I actually have, and I'm going to have to do a little bit of getting exercise before I actually do that. And since I didn't want to go for a 10-mile hike today, and I wanted to play Pokemon instead because I'm good at taking care of my health. Wait a minute, is that my entire team? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's Magmar is what happened to Magby. I knew that. Alright, don't listen to me. So anyway, now that we are here in Cianwood City, for the Pokemon Gym, the leader is Chuck. His roaring fists do all the talking. Alright, that's nice. We're gonna take on the Pokemon Gym. And he is still, he's still got some stuff going on over his head. So that's not really, we're gonna have to do something about that. And by doing something about that, talking is hard. I mean, getting rid of the waterfall. A Pokemon and I are bound together by friendship. Our bond will never be broken. Alright. So I'm going to be both training Elekid from a level 11 in here and hopefully doing some actual strategy in here. There is no way Magby was able to take care of Magby because of the level differential at that point wasn't so great in time back on like Route Ilex Forest or whatever. But this is a slightly different story, so I'm going to be having to go and switch out to preferably the one who's immune to fighting Sagittarius. Oh, by the way, I do have to go name Elekid at one point in time. I guess I'll do that after this gym, because I'll have to cut away to go to the next gym anyway, which isn't far, but I'll be doing it all the same. A lot of fighting types do have rock-type moves, and a lot of rock-type moves are physical, and a lot of physical moves are, like, more than a counter can take. Or you can just use status moves all day. And this is perhaps still not the safest strategy in the world, because if a certain rock slide or something were to come my way, Haunter would be in a little bit of trouble. But we're gonna hope that, yay, level 12. We're gonna hope that that's not too much of an issue. Yoshi. Alright. And at least I'm gonna fight the gym trainers like this, with Magikarp switching Elekid and stuff. Because, better now than later, I guess. Knob. There's the rock slide I was worried about. You barely took this. I'm really glad Machoke doesn't have any priority moves. Alright, that was a little bit scary. And that rock slide did a little bit of HP damage. Oh good, I have super potions. It's not like running back to the Pokemon Center would be any great difficulty, but I'm going to have to go and take the long way around if I want to get to that lever. It's not like going back to the Pokemon Center would be all that difficult, but I'd rather do it now. I'd rather just be able to heal now, rather. And whatever you just said. Shocking, you say, as you use Thunder Punch on my face. I'm gonna actually go back to the Pokemon Center because I don't think I have that many revives and I don't want to waste them. Alright, here we are, once again. You saw nothing. There's one more gym trainer in here, isn't there? Hello! Do you have a funny name as well? You probably have a funny name. Lung, okay. Lung isn't the funniest of names. I know Leung is a common-ish Chinese name, last name, but it's usually not spelled like the body part, which is something, Sagittario is who I'm looking for, which is something that you probably would have seen with my Drayano Unova games. The body part. Never mind, we like to pretend that didn't exist. Alright, now that that's been taken care of, do I actually need to heal aside from power points? It looks like I do not, and that is fine with me. So, by the way, if I don't do this now, I'm never going to remember to at all. I did not look at Elekid's stats. You have a careful nature, which is plus special defense for plus physical, plus special defense for plus special attack, and static for the ability. I don't remember if Elekid, Electabuzz, and Electivire can have different abilities in static, but I am okay with static. Because contact moves may paralyze. You're going to be a physical attacker anyway, so the minus special attack doesn't bother me, even though when you usually think of electric moves, you think of like thunder and stuff, which are special attacks. And I'm very okay with this. Did I look at your stats? You have the swap defenses, and you have this is perfect for a golem or whatever you're going to be. Neutral and pretty bad, but I can deal with you. Alright, so let's go on and press the button. I can't get to the button from this part of the gym, can I? Because that one trainer is no longer in the way, and that other trainer has the other trainer's position has reset. Okay. We're gonna pull the winch with pure might. And we're gonna go and run down these stairs. You there! Oomph, the pounding waterfall right onto my head. Ah, why did you stop the waterfall from pouring on me? You just spoiled my training. I have to warn you that I am a strong trainer, training every day under this waterfall. What? It has nothing to do with Pokemon. That's true. Come on, we shall do battle. Oh, Chuck. Let's see, I don't remember who you're going to throw out first, and I don't remember which is going to be scarier because I have your team notes on my screen over here. Primeape, okay, level 29. Vital Spirit, so you can't be put to sleep, I think. Leer, Double Team, Rock Slide, and Focus Punch. And Rock Slide is there to be unpleasant. The Leer and Double Team are to make Focus Punch unpleasant. So we're going to try and get around that. I'm going to confuse Ryu. You're going to use Leer, which is going to lower my defense, which is completely okay. Because if you get off a Rock Slide on me, then I'm dead with or without the Leer. And if Haunter doesn't at least take out Primeape here, I kind of don't have any recourse for... Come on. Oh, you're gonna use Double Team. I don't have any recourse for this entire battle. We'll see. Shadow Ball is gonna hit through the evasion. If you thought Sub Punch was bad in like competitive Gen 4, this is Double Team Punch, which is even worse. Come on, hit yourself. Hit yourself. You're gonna use Leer again. I'm okay with that because Leer doesn't do anything because a one-hit KO times a big number. Good, I'm getting to hit with Shadow Ball again. A one-hit KO times a critical hit times a damage multiplier. It's still a one-hit KO. So Sagittarius is gaining almost 1,000 experience. and growing to level 28. I'm aware that I could have evolved Haunter at any point. I am absolutely not going to learn Payback. I'm aware that I could have evolved Haunter at any point between now and when it became a Haunter. Poliwrath, but I decided not to because I want to make this a little bit more challenging for myself and because I was lazy and didn't feel like setting that stuff up. We haven't lost yet. Poliwrath, level 31. Water Absorb, so don't hit it with a water type move. Not that I know why you would do such a thing. I'm going to lay down a curse because... Actually, do I want to? Haunter's special defense isn't as miserable as his physical defense, her physical defense. And Surf is the only damaging move that you can use on me. Hypnosis is just there to be annoying. I'm going to confuse Ryu instead. Okay, so I'm faster. I could have used Curse, sacked off Sagittario, and been done with this battle within 4 turns. But let's see if I can get through this without... Good! Without having anybody go down, because that would be nice. Yeah, Focus Punch is the move of choice for Chuck, as you can probably tell. It is, because I didn't finish explaining it the first time, it is a 2-turn attack. Good, you missed. And if the user is not hit, well, it's not really a 2-turn attack because it's... Okay, it's not a 2-turn attack. Let me start this over. It's a 1-turn attack. Oh, that's right, you have a Citrus Spire, which I completely forgot about. But it will let you know that you are using... It will let you know that you are going to use Focus Punch at the beginning of the turn. And, okay, that did a lot. And it will actually execute at the end of the turn with a move of fighting type of 150 base power by Sagittario. But it will only go off if the user doesn't take damage on the turn that it's used. So if, for example, I were to hit you with anything from Hyper Beam to Tackle, the Focus Punch would be interrupted and it wouldn't be executed, which is nice, because... Let's see if I can beat you with a Rock type. Because, it makes it quite difficult for the AI to get off, barring things like Double Team, which would lower your evasion, or Substitute, which would make it so that you, I'm looking for probably Magnitude. No! I'm 4 times weak to Surf, and it was probably a dumb idea for me to switch into you in the first place, wasn't it? Okay, you're gonna use Focus Punch. So, because the game is better at explaining stuff than me, you're going to use Focus Punch, but I'm going to hit you with Magnitude 9, and because I hit you, you lost your focus and couldn't move, and did 0 damage to me instead of a lot, which is fine, and makes Focus Punch not that great of a move, except for some very special situations. And, there goes Lyra. So, there goes my plan of not having anybody go down, because I just had 2 people go down. Did any of what I just said make any sense at all? Because I don't think it did. So you're going to use Focus Punch, and I'm going to use Revenge, which should do... Oh, that's right, Revenge is reduced priority. This could sting. Okay, that was a critical hit, which may or may not have been absolutely necessary. Leo, you did good damage to stuff on the water. Let's see if I can do the same in this battle. I should probably confuse Ryu, except maybe not. Let's headbutt you. Alright, so you're just going to use Focus Punch instead of Surf, which is good because Surf could be a bit of an issue. Alright, so you're going to flinch and you're not going to... You have 2 Hyper Potions. This is not acceptable. I might want to use... I could use Sunny Day, but if he's decided to use Focus Punch, if I were to not attack him, he will be able to get it off and do way more damage than Surf would be doing. So I think I'm just going to keep headbutt flinching you. Yeah, you're gonna keep flinching. That's good. That's good. That's good. You're gonna use whatever you're doing. And you're now below half. And you're gonna flinch again. And I'm getting actually really lucky with the flinches. You use... What did you... Oh, you used Hypnosis and that missed. You haven't tried to use Body Slam on me yet, which is interesting. Ah! Upsetting. Okay, so if you use Focus Punch on me, I'm gonna use an Awakening. Because I do not want to have to deal with this. If you use Focus Punch on me, there's a chance that you'll burn yourself. And, Status Healers are down here. Where's the Awakening? I don't have an Awakening? Oh, I do have an Awakening. There we go. And, the burn would take you down. And no trainers in Pokemon have more than 2 Hyper Potions, so you're gonna do that. And you're gonna get off Focus Punch. And if it kills me, which it probably will, there's a 30% chance that you're gonna die also. Yeah, I lived. Okay, so that's all I need. Please, thank you. Poliwrath, go somewhere else. Because you killed 2 of my team members and I'm not okay with that. Anyway, Leo gained a buttload of experience and we have defeated Leader Chuck. We lost. And Stupid gained money for winning. I lost? How about that? Alright, you're worthy of the Storm Badge. And that's the Storm Badge. Which is gonna make Pokemon up to like level 70 obey me? Oh, it also allows me to use Fly, which is not really important because I don't have anyone who can learn Fly. That's Team 01. And take a guess, and it's gonna be Focus Punch. And, I guess there isn't a level requirement, a level limit for the Storm Badge, like there are with some other badges. You are going to, are you gonna give me HMOT Fly? I think canonically you're Chuck's wife, but I don't think it says that in this game. I don't remember if it did in Gold and Silver and Crystal. Oh, okay, so you are Chuck's wife in this game, canonically. Alright, so I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center. And then I'm going to go and, is there anything else I want to do in Cianwood City? I don't think so. There is a little hole in the wall cave over here that you may have noticed earlier. But I don't believe I can actually go through it. Can I? Yeah, I can't go through it because, there is construction happening. The lady at the reception seems a little too dramatic. Don't set your expectations too high. What do you have to say? Constructing a safari zone just around the corner. They say it'll be really fun. You will see many kinds of Pokemon, and it'll... I don't remember what you... Did I just say I don't remember what you said? Because I would have remembered what you said if I didn't skip past the text. Alright, well, that's what I'm recording this for, I guess. So, I am going to go and skip back to Olivine City, because there's nothing else for me here. I do still have Krabby, right? Good. And, alright, I'll see you at the lighthouse. You know what, I ran into a random encounter because I forgot that repels only keep away stronger, weaker Pokemon. And let's see if Elekid can actually take down a Mantine. A Mantine is fully evolved, but it doesn't have the greatest of physical defense, and it's 4 times weak to electric. And we will see how much Elekid is able to do to it. Nice. That's not enough for a level, though, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. That is very acceptable. Alright, here we are in Olivine City by the lighthouse. And we can enter the lighthouse, and instead of having to make the long walk all the way up to the top of the stairs, which if this was real life I'd probably take, because again, I need to rack up steps on the Pokewalker, we're just gonna take the elevator. Ding dong. Alright, so we're at the light room. And, Jasmine, you are Jasmine, right? Not Janine? Because Janine is like the Elite Four member. Right? Yeah, this is Jasmine. So the medicine will probably cure Amphy. I don't know if it's like a known ailment and a known cure, or if we're just taking guesses here, but how are you feeling? Well, you're sparkling, that's a good thing, right? I guess it worked. So you're gonna return to the gym. And why you went down the stairs and just not taking the elevator, like somebody who wants to save time would do, I don't know. But we're gonna be going there as well. And I'm going to be doing the same thing as I did in Chuck's gym. And Magikarp switching out Elekid and the gym leader. Actually, there are no gym trainers in Janine's gym. Because I guess the game decided that like the lighthouse trainers were, oh hey, it's Baoba. I forgot you were gonna call me now. Sorry to keep you waiting, we finally opened the Safari Zone. Alright, so the gate inside the cavern in Cianwood City, which is where I just was. If you walk a while, you see the Safari Zone. That's nice. And I could take on Janine's gym now, or Janine's gym leader battle now anyway. And DT gym leader battles in one video. Or I could go to the Safari Zone and do a little bit of training, which I think I'm going to do. So, I'm going to make yet another long walk back to Cianwood City, because, again, I don't have anybody with Fly, and I'm too lazy to find a Pidgey or something. And I will see you in a minute. Alright, here we are, back in the land of where I was 2 minutes ago. And we are now going to walk into the cave. I don't know why. I probably should have remembered when the Safari Zone opens up, and not bothered to come in this cave now. Or rather when I did, 5 minutes ago. That's a repel. and just saved a little bit of time, but I didn't because I'm dumb. And it doesn't really matter because we can go and switch out the one who needs training into the leadoff slot. Hopefully, that the fight against the Mantine was a sign of things to come, and Elekid will be more than capable of fighting battles sooner or later. And hopefully even evolving into an Electabuzz, because I believe that's another happiness evolution. And leveling up without dying, also typically, you're ground type, so I can't do anything to you. Leveling up without fainting usually does, you're the weakest, facilitate evolution by happiness. Because you get happiness points and stuff for that. Anyway, Dunsparce, the notoriously Glare Power Flincher. The notoriously bad Pokemon who is just there without a Mega Evolution or anything. It's not like I was going to be going first anyway, but this is Magnitude. Swift! Yeah, we're not learning Swift. 60 power, normal type, so it's not super effective on anything, never misses, and it's a special move, which I don't really want to deal with on a physical attacker. Alright, so that battle could have gone better, but we're going to be healing up. If I can find the healing items. Do I want to find the specific healing items, or do I just want to use full heals? Paralyzed heal will do. Alright, so, I don't know how a rock gets paralyzed, but a rock got paralyzed. And apparently Sagittario is asleep. Do I have any awakenings? I think I used the last one a little while ago. Alright, so apparently I don't have awakenings. And Elekid gained a level, for whatever that's worth. And let's see, do I want to go... I want to say this is the branch, and going further across the bridge is the, or maybe not. Alright, well, I'll go down first and see if I find anything good. There are most likely going to be random encounters in this cave. Yeah. So, let's get out of here, and actually, there's going to be water that I can surf on, so maybe I will throw on a Repel and throw someone else out front. Alright, Super Repel, I'm running out of you, slowly. But I should be able to make it through the Safari Zone-ish area without too much trouble. And also, for good measure, someone who's stronger than level 16 can be out front. Okay. The water's a deep blue. Yes, I would like to surf on it. And Krabby used surf. Great. So what's down this way for one? Nothing. I probably should have picked up the item finder somewhere. And I probably forgot to do that. And I should probably think about going back to Ecruteak or wherever it is that I'm going to get it. And do that. Because the item finder in Gen 4, unlike in Gen 6 Plus, is actually quite useful. I feel like there has to be something on here. There we go, that's a pearl, which I can sell for a little bit of money. Okay. Now we surf. On the back of a tiny little crab. Carrying things like giant rocks and whatever Machoke is. Alright, so, is there anything on here? This is a rock climb wall, which I can't do anything with now, and I won't be able to do anything with until quite late in the game. I think I've talked about rock climb before. That's an item on that beach, which I will need rock climb to get to. This is a waterfall, which I can't do anything with now as well. So we're going to pretend it's not there. Let's see if I can get through this without a random encounter. Good. I may come back here. I'll definitely come back for rock climb, and I'll probably come back for waterfall. Assuming that I remember. But we'll, cross that bridge when we get to it. Haha, bridges, because that's what this is. Alright, so there's just a Pokeball on this cliff here, which is okay with me. Alright, so what's this item? That is a revive, which I will undoubtedly find useful at some point in time. Moving along, I see Ace Trainers up here at the top of this cave cliff thing. Come on! And that has reminded me that I should probably have someone who's not dirt slow out front, so I can escape battles if I get into them. When I get into them. This guy's not interesting, he's just gonna say you can go up or you can go down, which we already knew. Anyway, can I get through this cave without a random encounter? I can. You are ace trainers. 1 plus 1 is 2, but 2 of us together is much stronger. I mean, I'm able to fight with 2 Pokemon at the same time as well, so not really. Let's do this. Do I want to commentate this? Ace trainers are pretty good, and they will possibly even have a, Oh, cool. I have some of those. They will possibly even have a good Pokemon to fight with. And they do, as you can see. I'm not going to stay in with Electabuzz, because there's not much I can do against either of these dudes. But Lyra probably can. And Hercules probably can as well. I'm guessing both of you have the on-contact status moves, abilities rather. Flame Body and Static. But let's just see what happens. Thunderbolt doesn't affect Lyra. And Flamethrower affects Lyra, but not very well. Okay, that could have been worse. Revenge! Did a lot of damage. And I got burned by Flame Body. That's fantastic. Let's see what happens if Lyra goes and uses Magnitude on everybody, apparently. And if Hercules goes and finishes off Magmar. Magmar's using Protect. That's nice. That's gonna do a little to my Hercules. Alright, that was more than I would have hoped for. Magnitude 7 is decent power. And Electabuzz went down. That was a critical hit. I don't know if that mattered or not, because Stab plus Magnitude 7 plus super effective is death, but you're gonna protect yourself. And Hercules is not quite dead. Everyone's getting experience and you're protecting yourself, as we know. And I have Guts for my ability, right? So Burn is actually gonna help me out. Except that I'm not gonna use it. Probably, because... Oh, I might, actually, because, No, Hercules was slower than Lyra. Alright, I know this. And you're gonna finish me off anyway. Bye, Hercules. Alright, that's a critical hit, and Magmar's going down. Not that I needed the critical hit, because, as you know, the game only gives you critical hits when you don't need them. Alright, that's a level for Lyra. Are you gonna learn Earthquake yet? I don't want to trade evolve Lyra until she's learned Earthquake, which I think is in the mid-30s, but I'm not sure. Do I need to actually revive anybody? I probably should. Nothing. I probably should revive somebody, but I don't know if there's going to be any fights coming up. It's a Lagging Tail, which makes you guaranteed to go last, which I would say is the most useless thing ever. Except I happen to have Hercules, who has 1 Payback, which has double powered if it lands second, and 2 Revenge, which has double power if the user has been hurt first. So that might not be the most terrible thing ever to give to Hercules. Oh, what the heck, I'll do it. You, item, give, and the Lagging Tail is down here. Alright. That takes care of that. And more double battles, which means I should probably mind who's up front. Alright, I'm gonna heal up Lyra real quick. There we go. You there! Watching over my girlfriend makes my heart sore. Oh, do you really have to have such cheesy lines for both of you? An Onyx and a Cloyster. That can't be a coincidence. Game Freak, you know what you were doing. That can't be a coincidence. If you don't know what the deal with the Onyx and the Cloister is, use your imagination. It's not hard. So that's the Safari Zone up north, so we're getting close, and I'm gonna actually probably need a rappel here because this is a slightly bigger patch of grass than I was used to. Do I have a small rappel? I do have a small rappel, don't I? That's a small rappel, and hopefully it'll be enough to get through this area without too much... Yeah. Let's see if I can walk. And behind here, there appears to be an item. So there's no more trainers, which I'm fine with. That's a nugget, which is an item that you can sell for an awful lot of money. Come on. Thank you. Now that I'm thinking about it, there are other areas in this game that you can go explore now that you have surf and stuff, and I should probably... Do you have anything interesting? Mail and quick balls and nest balls. I'm gonna want nest balls when it goes time to do legendary hunting, but that's a little ways off. That's fine. What was I just talking about? Drinks. Is this like Pokeathlon stuff? Oh, vitamins, okay. Well, I can't afford any of these. Well, I can, but I could spend my money on better things at this point in the game. Slowpoke. And you look like one, and I don't know if they meant that as a compliment. That's terrible, I hate it. Alright, well, there's a Pokemon Center here, which I should probably go and heal at, because one, I need healing, and two, I want to register it on the map. And after that, I may spend time explaining how the Safari Zone works, but that'll have to wait for some other day. I'm gonna end the video, because I've been going for quite a while, even though a lot of it's gonna be cut out, because random encounters and backtracking and gym trainers and stuff. So, my name is Dragonite, I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm gonna leave you with the wonderful music of the Safari Zone, and I will see you all later.